All right.
Just keep this in the annals of
Okay.
PSO.
This is the third time we tried to start this. I'm here, Chase is here, Nick's here, Luke's over there. Just got off a hard day at work at his new job.
The labor man.
Putting in 40 hours a week, editing these PSO videos.
I can't wait to see how pumped he is for this baseball podcast.
He's looking excited over there.
I'm ready for you to get the hell out of here.
Oh!
So I can go to bed.
Nah, you're going to yank it.
Oh, he'll probably pull it a couple times.
You got to pull it a couple.
Why not? We're going to talk about some basketball. Absolutely absurd scene last night. But first, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at PSO Sports 1 and pointless sports opinions on everything else. SeatGeek, concerts,
Bingo.
Cardinal games, no more Blues games. Sorry, guys.
No more Adam Sandler either.
Yeah, no more Adam
He's
Sandler.
gone.
He's gone. Shabba-doo.
That was funny. It's funny when I was 8. Still kind of funny at times.
It's good.
24.
Watch Billy
I like
Madison
the,
again.
I
It's a
like
good
the
one.
songs a little bit.
Yeah, the new stuff he's been doing.
Yeah,
Singing along.
they're all right. The
He's
Chris
really
Farley
creative,
song
man.
was funny.
At least he's like,
It was really sad.
he's
Yeah.
expanding his horizons other than just acting in the same shitty movie over and over again. Talking about Jack and Jill.
When's the last good movie Adam Sandler's had?
No, I'm not. Funny People? Back in like 2008.
That was 2008. A lot's changed. My balls dropped a lot since 2008.
Yeah, probably.
Just
Hopefully.
actually just a little bit. All right.
Just a wee bit.
Any tip
Anyway,
you want.
SeatGeek.
SeatGeek it.
Buy tickets through our link on all our social medias. It's really easy. Just push the button, tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
You'll buy some content.
Yeah.
Think of it as an investment. An investment in the people you love.
And you don't even pay extra. You know?
No.
You pay the
It's nothing.
same damn amount.
All you're doing is clicking your mouse, clicking your
it.
thumb. That's it.
Yeah.
Helps us out.
Yes, helps
Please.
us out. Thank you.
Exactly.
Please,
And
thank
it'll help you out because we might get some stuff to give
yes,
you.
that's right. Invest in the content, baby. Invest in the content. All
That's
right.
right.
Basketball.
Basketball.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane game last night.
True.
So many things happened.
I thought Kyle Lowry was going to hit the game winner and then...
No, you didn't.
Good dunk.
Nobody in their
Terrible
goddamn
shot.
right mind
No,
thought
that's-
Kyle Lowry was
I
going to hit.
wanted him
No.
to hit it.
First
I
of all,
kind of wanted him to, but
Before
then
we
I
get
realized that it's Kyle Lowry.
before we get it twisted, Draymond blocked it.
Okay.
And if Draymond wouldn't have blocked it, it would have hit the top of the backboard.
You know, that's fine, but Draymond blocked it.
All right.
Kyle Lowry can say that till the end of his career.
I thought he was shooting it
blocked it.
backwards.
He blocked it. I don't even know where to start. I guess I have so many notes on this. I wanted to
returns.
Look
I
at
wanted
you,
to talk
man.
about the previous two games, but we're so far past that. Like,
I know.
So going into last night, Raptors are up 3-1 on the freaking two-time defending champs, right?
True.
KD's coming back.
God.
And was he ever back?
Yeah, I know.
Good.
Came out strong, too.
Hit 3 threes, catch and shoot.
11
one off
points in the
dribble.
first?
Yeah. He got a big block on the break.
Yeah, that slick pass to
He
Steph.
was looking fine.
He looked pretty good.
Didn't even look hobbled.
He was a little slow.
Yeah,
A little.
definitely. You
Oh,
could-
yeah.
He couldn't get past Siakam that one time.
He had a tight leg. He was kind
You
of.
could tell he
dragging.
hasn't played in almost 2 months.
Yeah.
So he comes back talking shit to Freddie VanVleet.
Good.
That was awesome. I thought that was great, even though he fouled the shit out of him on that little scrum they had. He was talking shit. He goes down almost immediately. 9:45 in the second. I think he played
Man.
12 minutes. He played 12 out of 14 minutes. So, immediately they're just like, all right, Kevin, save us. Well, I don't know. Do you agree with this? Do you?
Agree with what?
Playing 12.
12 out of 14
No, don't do
minutes.
that. Don't do that at all.
They took him out for the last
No,
two of
but
the first, I think.
I mean,
Or
he
something.
had 11 points. He had that block. They were probably looking at him.
Don't you ease
and they
into
probably
it?
asked him. No, they probably asked him, like, hey, how you feeling? And if somebody that just scored 11 points was playing good defense.
He says, I feel
after-
good,
and
coach.
he's like, I feel fine. You're going to leave him out there. I guarantee you he probably.
Is he going to say he doesn't feel fine?
I mean, if his
he's
leg
not-
is feeling. Yeah.
Well, he's not healthy, though. Like, everybody
This
knew
dude
that.
has the biggest free agency of his career. I hope to God he'll say, I'm not, I think I need to take a little break and then sit down for a little bit. Nothing wrong. They don't expect him to play,
That's crazy. I didn't know he played
38 minutes.
12 of the first 14. That's bananas.
If they're down 3-1, that's the only reason he played.
That's the only
True.
reason.
If it's 2-2, he's not playing. If
Yeah.
they're up 3-1, he's not playing.
True.
That's the only reason he was playing this game. So immediately goes down. If you saw the video on Twitter, ugly.
Yeah.
You could literally see his
Something
calf-
snapped.
His Achilles, literally, you could see it explode.
Achilles explode, go from the bottom of his foot to the
And
top
it-
of his calf, and it's just like,
It
oh.
was not good. And
That was
then-
where the soft muscle damage she had, right? The tissue damage she had something in there. Was it the right leg?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the same
so-
leg. They called it a calf, though. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I don't think they knew. Maybe that was it.
They knew.
Well, you
They
definitely
just
know
weren't
that's the
telling
reason
us.
that he wasn't healthy and he played. And
Well, I think it might have been an Achilles injury the whole time.
you think so?
If they would be completely unrelated, that'd be shocking to me.
No,
Yeah.
they're always going to be related, especially if it's the same leg. Like it's a common thing in any sport. Football, you got a guy whose knee is hurt and he starts to play through it, and then he hurts his calf or something. It's going to happen. Baseball,
Yeah.
shoulder injuries, same thing. So the muscles are compensating for damage, and they're going to explode like that.
Yeah, it was bad. Right when he pushed off, it popped, and he pulled up right away, went down. Toronto starts cheering.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Toronto starts cheering. It was so wild because I was so into the game. He gets up, starts limping. The cheers get almost louder.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
And they
then-
tried to play
and
it
then
off as they were celebrating
here's the thing.
Serge Ibaka basket at the other.
No,
I'm like, bullshit.
They were celebrating. They're like, holy shit. We got him. Mm-hmm. If he's out, they don't have a shot.
I think that's what it was.
That's why they're cheering.
I think so.
Yeah, and
They're not
I
cheering
don't know
because
why.
of KD might have just jeopardized the rest of his career, which is the unfortunate reality of the situation. But yeah,
Still.
immediately when he goes down, they're like, "Oh my god!"
I think
We're
that,
gonna
That was the last line of defense, And he goes down. They immediately, the players are always like, they were all like, "What the hell." Like even Toronto, like Kyle Lowry's like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
They're all trying to quiet him down. They changed the chance to KD tried to save their own
Yeah.
ass. It was
No.
still not a great look. Steph and
pathetic.
Iggy walking them back to the locker room. It was bad, man.
that's sad.
It's
That's
really
sad.
sad.
And then you find out he's probably not going to play basketball for at least a year.
Yeah.
You can't. You know how long Achilles injuries and then coming through basketball.
And-
That's both.
Yeah, Bill Simmons and Russillo were talking about this on our podcast. People don't come back from this.
No, and look at Kobe. This ruined Kobe's
Kobe,
career.
Look at Boogie, like
Tracy McGrady tore his Achilles.
Rudy Gay.
Dude, all these guys.
People don't come back from this.
What's KD 30 now? He's 30, 31,
I
29. He's somewhere
Luke.
right around there.
How old's KD?
I think he's like 28, 29, 30,
I
31.
think he's 30. Because I think him and Steph are the same age.
Coming. I mean, he's still young, but
It's
not
not great.
24. He's
It's not great.
25.
And then usually it's a reoccurring thing too. Especially
not
with
great.
Achilles. That
It's
thing will
always gonna
bother
be
you
like,
forever.
But if we just keep running through the game, Boogie was just chilling on the bench. He was not going to play. If Kevin, he's 30?
30,
Yeah. Him and Steph are the same age.
So sad.
Boogie was not going to play. He was sitting on the bench with his damn zip up. He was not going to enter this game. Kevin Durant goes out. Steve Kerr's like, shit.
Throwing the big
All right.
man.
Here comes Boogie. Actually
comes the
started
tank.
well. Started well at
Had a couple
9
shots.
points. Hit three buckets. Hit a 3. Had a block. He actually played well. It was all downhill from there. He had been absolutely atrocious in the 2 games prior. He is not in shape. He is not healthy.
I see him sitting there. Someone will take a 3 and he'll just sit there. I'll watch the ball move around. He'll just sit.
And it's just
I'm
like when he
oh.
gets the ball, the only thing I can compliment him on is his court vision. That's the only thing he's
True.
really done well.
Probably all he can do.
Because as soon
yeah.
as he gets the ball, he tries to make a move, and it's just like, dude, you are slow.
When he's trying, oh my god,
He's just slow.
I've never
And he
seen
has no
somebody try to
lift.
shoot a basket and hit under the rim more times
It's
than Boogie
wild.
Cousins.
It was wild.
Like it's literally not even close. It's under the rim and bounce it back at him.
So yeah, he was terrible. But when he came in the game, he scored 9 points, and then the Warriors actually extended their lead, which was wild. Skipping to the fourth quarter, not too much eventful stuff in the third quarter, but big Kawhi travel wasn't called.
I saw that.
Looked like a travel to me. They slowed it down. Maybe it wasn't. He was just stepping real slow.
Yeah.
But everybody stopped on the court except Norman Powell, who threw down a monstrous dunk.
Got to keep playing. Play to the whistle, baby.
Play through the whistle.
I do
and
like
then
to play the whistle.
Kawhi scores 10 straight. During this run, I'm just like, holy.
Here it comes.
I'm like, they won the championship.
Yeah.
Toronto.
Kevin Durant just busted his leg open. The 2-time champs are done. Kawhi Leonard has won 2 championships and 2 finals MVPs with 2 different teams, and he's not 30 years old. That's what I'm thinking.
Shit. That's a pretty intense headline right there.
Kyle Lowry comes down the court. They call a timeout.
I didn't understand that at all. You made a good tweet about that.
Immediately, I'm like, what the? Kawhi's on the train is screaming down the tracks, dude.
The crowd's going nuts. Everybody's pumped.
You call a timeout. Kawhi.
Golden State's sad.
Lowry's looking to the bench. He's like trying to find Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse is sitting down. He's like, he's not calling a timeout. Kyle Lowry calls a timeout. So they come back from commercial. They called another timeout. Nick Nurse called back-to-back timeouts after Kawhi scored 10 straight in a clincher. The momentum is completely stopped. They lost the game right there, in my opinion.
Were they down by a couple then? Or
they were up. The 10 points.
That's what it was.
They went up. I think I have the score.
Warriors went
they were up by 6.
Warriors went like a 9-0 run.
Up by 6, 3-0 left. They call a timeout. They call another timeout immediately after that one. So they're just sitting down for, 2.
You give Steve Kerr time and
5 minutes.
Curry, who's been running around the whole damn game.
It's just like you were playing so well. Kawhi's going berserk. Why are we stopping that? Just a very, very weird call. That was like the first of the bizarre stretch of basketball we saw. So out of those timeouts, Draymond picks up Kawhi. Immediately gets a stupid foul. So Klay switches on him. And the Warriors are so good about this. He just screams. He's like, Klay, I got 5. And as the inbound play is going on, they switch. They just find 2 different guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, they're really good at switching.
Yeah.
That last play was... that showed it.
They're moving on the court. Like
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And especially that first quarter whenever they had KD involved too with all the switch. Oh, it's in. Okay, keep going. Well, sorry, I had to throw that out there.
That's another reason.
Offense and defense.
That's another reason why Cousins couldn't play is because he can't. He's not.
He can't move. Yeah.
They can switch everybody except Cousins, and he just can't do it. So Klay gets put on Kawhi. Kawhi takes this big turnaround to try to, because he just scored 10 in a row. Obviously, he's taking the next shot, air balls. Klay comes down, hits a 3, 100 to 103. Cousins, somebody shoots the ball. Cousins goes up, gets the tip slam. What do we think about that? Goaltend?
I didn't even see it.
I think inconclusive.
That's what I think.
I mean, I don't know.
Do I call it a goaltend?
I feel like
Probably
in this
not.
situation you can't.
The ball is 85% off the rim. Maybe that's not enough. But
It's supposed to be off the rim.
Yeah,
if you're
off
going
the top of the rim.
If you're going,
And it's not like it was sitting on the rim. The ball was floating down.
I feel like that's something too. Like most of the time they let that go.
I'm surprised Boogie got up there, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he was too. That's probably why he was really pissed off about it.
But this is when the Boogie stuff was just like, all right, get him out.
Off the board.
Offensive interference. They end up calling it. They looked at it for 20 minutes. I thought they were either going to look at it and it was going to be like, all right, basket counts, but they looked at it for 10 minutes, came back and they're like, nope, inconclusive. So Toronto gets the ball back. Lowry pick and roll with Marc Gasol like they've been doing all series. And Kyle Lowry just throws the ball into the backcourt.
Dude, just why the?
He can't get out of his own way.
Why?
Now let's give Kyle Lowry credit.
Okay,
He's had an
played
amazing
series. Great job. Kyle Lowry's been wonderful.
Can you say he hasn't?
No, he's done great.
He's had a
But
shit.
why in the fuck is he still Kyle Lowry?
He literally just chucked it. Marc Gasol's like, oh my god, I can't get to that.
I know he
Fred
had a
VanVleet.
shitter playoff for sure.
Well,
until
until now, yeah. So Warriors get the ball back. Curry coming off a big screen, hits an off-balance 3, a huge 3, just a vintage Steph Curry 3. Hits it, ties the game. He was cold as ice at that point, by the way. He wasn't hitting shit. So Warriors end up getting the ball back. Klay hits another 3 after every player on the court touches the ball for the
God,
Warriors.
beautiful passing.
It was
Actually,
beautiful.
Two guys gave up a decent shot to give it to a better to give it to a better
one of the
shooter.
2 guys that could shoot.
This happened in the first quarter too. Whenever Draymond had a wide open lane, and he drove and just turned around and threw it backwards at Klay. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You could have laid it in. Klay had a wide open 3. I'm like, that.
Klay looks phenomenal, by the way. We
Very
haven't
good.
been on the podcast
He's
since he
been their
came
best
back.
player.
Well, I mean, like,
Think about Golden State comes
I'm
back
just
and
shocked
Klay
how
Thompson
healthy he
takes
is.
it over Steph.
oh my god, I'm just shocked at how healthy he is.
Yeah, I mean,
He looks fine.
he does look fine.
And, I mean, Clay's
He was hitting
a
a lot of
notorious
shots.
badass with injuries. Like he comes back.
Yeah, he's
from
bleeding out of
everything.
his head.
And
That one finals. His ears were bleeding. Your ears aren't supposed to bleed.
But yeah, he looks fine. He was playing awesome. I love watching Klay Thompson too because he just gets buckets. But Klay hits a three. They go up 3, right? 56 left. Gasol misses a shot. Curry brings the ball up, falls into another trap before he even crosses half court. Throws the ball to Draymond, who big backcourt violation. What the When's the last time you seen a backcourt violation?
2K.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I was saying when I was playing 2K.
In a series clincher, let alone the finals. Just wild. Like, bad turnover. It was, 65% Curry's fault. The other percent, Draymond for not knowing where the hell he was at. But Curry's just been like, I don't know why he can't handle these traps, but I would just be throwing them at him every single time down the court because he has not dealt with them well. Then Lowry makes up for his big turnover, right? Blows past Cousins. Cousins gets the goaltend. So this is 2 times Cousins has interfered with the basket in the last 3 minutes of this game.
What a game.
Cousins gets the goaltend. So it's 106-105. 29 left. 15 seconds left. Warriors are taking the ball up.
Oh, this is where I tuned in here.
Warriors have a timeout.
15 seconds in the damn game.
The last 30.
Nick has entered the chat.
I was earlier in the game, but then I stopped watching. But then I was like,
The
oh,
Xbox notification.
this is too close.
Rusty Jew is online.
Like, this is too close. Now I got to start watching again.
So they never call the timeout there. The Warriors, they never do. They've won however many, 5 straight finals. Like, they're not going to call timeout. They have faith in their guys. Steve Kerr's just not going to call that timeout.
No.
Coming down, and here's Boogie again.
Yep, this is what I was.
Throws his ass out, illegal screen, and they call it.
Yeah. This is. I'm like, they just lost here. This game over.
Second most wild point in the game there. That is not called.
KG made a career off this shit.
Every screen in the finals is illegal.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one.
Screens are
and on the next possession, guess what? Marc Gasol was had Draymond in a headlock before he blocked that Lowry shot. And it's just nobody was looking. Wild call.
Illegal screens are like offensive holding in football.
It's
it happens
wild.
every single time, but most of the time they don't call it.
I think it's because Fred exaggerated the contact because he fell over. I think if he would have gotten through it or was just a little behind, then they would have let it go.
That's good acting lessons right there, baby.
Yeah, Steph comes off, catches it cleanly. Illegal screen. Holy crap. What the hell's going on? Kawhi comes down. Iguodala just leaves Kyle Lowry. He's just like, fuck Kyle Lowry. I'm standing in the middle.
He Iguodala'd Kyle Lowry.
Yes.
Just leave him.
Kawhi immediately goes to the right. Iguodala just perfectly slides over it. Nope. Passes it out. Immediately, if you're the Warriors, you're like, oh, thank you, God. Marc Gasol finds Marc Gasol, passes it to Lowry in the corner. Lowry throws up this bullshit. Draymond blocks it, hits the top of the roof.
Great switching
Toronto
on defense.
Wins. Toronto wins. Yeah, and that was
Draymond was jumping around.
Golden State wins. So yeah,
Toronto doesn't win shit
because Iguodala left him in the corner. Mm-hmm. Draymond was in the post. Draymond went out to the post. Iguodala followed. They're great. Golden State wins.
Crazy game.
At one point, I thought they were going to do it. I thought Kawhi was going to take it. I thought it was all Kawhi.
Just craziness.
They were about to triple team his ass.
Yeah, well, like I said, Iguodala just
Who else
moved
is going to hit the game?
He just moved to free safety. That's all he did.
I'd be like, all right, I trust Kyle Lowry taking an open 3, let alone. He'd be shaking so bad.
He was pretty damn open, man. I can't believe that.
Meanwhile, I didn't even mention Kevon Looney. Looks like he had to be stretchered out. Yeah. He's laboring the whole game. His ribs are fucking broken.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. He's playing with broken ribs. He might not play for the rest of the series. He might be out.
And that's huge too. Whenever you got Boogie that can't do anything.
You need him.
Because let me tell you, the Warriors won this
Looney
game.
with broken ribs looks more healthy than Draymond.
The Warriors won this game.
Or not Draymond, DeMarcus.
Looney probably not playing. Kevin Durant.
Definitely not
playing. Who the hell
playing.
knows what's going to happen with him? I don't understand how they're going to. I don't think they have any shot.
Can they get Pachulia back?
Injure the other team. Injure Kawhi.
All right, Zaza.
That's the last time they played Kawhi.
Your feet still size 30. Stretch it out under Kawhi.
So they go home for Game 6. Last game potentially ever in Oakland.
Oh. Are they?
Did they lose it?
No, I'm going 7.
I just don't see how they win. You can't draw the
Clay and Steph.
Unless
Splash
those two
Brothers.
go absolutely nuclear.
And
My thing that pisses me off is this team now, when you look at that offense, only 2 dudes in that starting 5 score.
Yeah.
It's Steph and Clay.
Yeah.
Iguodala going to score? No.
Look at game.
Is Draymond going to score? No.
Look at game 3.
Is Bogut going to score? No.
How many points in game 3 did they score? Steph had 47. I don't even think, did they score 100? Like,
yeah, they lost by like, what, 20 points?
Is Bogut a starter on any team besides Golden State that's hobbled right now? No. Bogut. He can't even move. He's 100 years old.
Bogut was on his couch. Like,
he was Australian League MVP.
2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, Bogut.
He was Australian League MVP.
This year?
I don't know.
Not this year. This year he was on his damn couch waiting for a call.
Pick overall one year.
Not in the NBA.
Yeah. But Bogut looks like shit.
Just keep it going. I love it.
Dude, it's... Let's see if he stops it.
He's like, turn the fucking...
Mom!
There we go.
I forgot what we were saying.
Okay.
Bogut.
But yeah, that's what I was going to say about this team is they're so... Like, everybody's like, oh, it's the Warriors, it's the Warriors. It's like, this team is so depleted.
Yeah, this is like
50% of the Warriors.
This is like LeBron last year trying to...
Dude, the Warriors, and like they're like comparing it. They're like, "Oh, this is old school Warriors." My ass, Harrison Barnes ain't on that team hitting knockdown threes.
You see the stupid tweets like, "Oh, Andrew Bogut, first overall pick; Andre Iguodala, former All Star; Boogie, former All Star." It's like, are you watching the games?
Yeah, no.
Like
that's the dumbest. No,
everyone's hurt. Steph's the only guy who.
If you say that, you're
Steph
done.
was like sick. He was like dehydrated for half the series.
He runs around. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hurt. He runs around so much.
It's absolutely wild.
Clay's hurt.
Can you see a realistic roadmap to them winning Game 6 or the series? Like, seriously, without the Splash Brothers putting up 70 in each game. Because let's not forget, until this game, they've been pretty bad defensively.
True.
So,
yeah.
I mean, without Looney is so important to them. It is crazy how important that he is because he switches onto the guards, and the other team thinks they have a mismatch, but they don't because Looney can stay in front of them. But if you're getting Bogut on these guys, and you're getting Jordan Bell on these guys, and you're getting DeMarcus Cousins on these guys, let me tell you, shitty Kyle Lowry is blowing right past them every time. True. Fred VanVleet's going to take him to church. Like, it's going to be bad. So I just, in my opinion, in my pure basketball opinion, I just don't see how they can win this.
I think they used all our magic in Game 5.
I think they could push it to 7.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe get 1.
I
don't see them winning Game 7.
Here's
because
why
I can see.
Go ahead.
I just like I was saying before we had the whistle crisis. 2 guys on that offense can score.
They're very
2.
depleted.
Steph and Clay. That's it. When that offense rolls out there, Iguodala ain't scoring. He doesn't have a jump shot. Draymond's jump shot's as reliable as mine. I would trust myself taking a 3 over Draymond, shooting with the damn backpack on. And then DeMarcus, good lord, he's as in shape as me too. He looks like me after I run half a mile on the freaking treadmill.
Just about,
yeah. I'm just huffing and puffing.
Weirdly enough, Quinn Cook's been one of their more offensively reliable players.
Because he has to. Who else? Bogut ain't shooting anything.
He just shoots mid-range jumpers.
You know, they go up to Bogut and they're like, hey, you take a jump shot, we're sending you back to Austria. And he's like, oh, okay, no jump shot. Assistant parent.
He kind of sounds like Shaq.
He's a Russian Shaq. I don't know how to do
it.
Yeah, he's from Australia. Austria.
Oh, I don't know. It's the same shit.
With the Russian accent.
Yeah,
it's the same shit.
Like the shrimp on the Barbie accent.
We should get a Bogut cutout.
Bogut cutout.
Yeah, I bet you those are real cheap too.
That will be lit. I'm gonna look into that.
It'd probably be just as valuable as Bogut in the paint. Just a giant paper, 7-foot tall piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Bogut hasn't been horrible. He didn't play at all last night, but compared to their other bigs.
I saw him, game 2 or 3, he was part of the offense, tremendously, and you're like, what?
Well, dude, like,
screens.
On the first time around in this Warriors team, he was so important to them.
Oh, man, he was unbelievable in
Rim
defense.
protector and his court vision, he could pass. He was like Al Horford. He really was.
Dude, that was after we're like, all right.
4 or 5 years ago.
We're like, dude.
Oh, longer than that. Yeah.
We're like, Bogut, we're like, he's done. Because he had that leg injury in Milwaukee. Yeah. You're like, okay, Bogut's past his prime. Then he goes on Golden State, and they used him perfectly.
The Warriors don't win their first championship without Andrew Bogut.
Nope, hands down. I agree 100%.
So, You still sticking with the pick? Raps in 7?
I'll stick with Raps in 7. Are you really surprised that I might hit this nail on the
Well,
head?
you said 2 answers, so you kind of hit it with half the nail.
And then after game 3, I committed to my one
in
answer.
typical Chase fashion.
I was right.
But yeah, I'd be shocked if the Six don't have a championship in a week.
Oh my God.
When's it get Thursday?
Thursday.
Dude, think of last year after Toronto got bounced from the playoffs. I looked at you in the face and I said, they're going to win the NBA title next year. What would you say to me?
I'd be like, you're batshit crazy. That's
You'd
what
be
I
like,
would
get
say
off
to
the
you.
freaking podcast.
I'd be like, they better trade for Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, you can see in the future if you knew that, dude.
That's true.
They better trade for freaking Kawhi Leonard. So, let's talk about KD a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Busted Achilles.
Ouch.
Done.
Does this affect his money?
I don't think so.
I weirdly don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
Really?
I think it's KD.
He might get less money the first year.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just picks up his player option.
Here's the thing. Dude, I've been thinking about this all night.
If I was him, I'd pick up my player option and then go to free agency the next summer. Because you're going to be out a full calendar year.
I think.
And what are they going to try to force him into? If they make the playoffs, they're going to try to force him. No, I'd be like, no, I'm sitting it out.
I agree with you.
Remember what happened last year?
That you don't hear that very often.
I agree with you.
Pick up your player option.
He either picks
wait
up.
it out.
Here's what I think. This is coming from the guy that thinks KD has a Knicks jersey in his closet ready to go. Like,
Also probably true.
I've been the biggest advocate for that. Like,
Was it going to be him and Kimba?
maybe.
'Cause-
And Anthony Davis, apparently.
Oh, yeah,
And
AD.
RJ Barrett. Maybe Jimmy Butler. They're going to get everybody, dude. They're not going to get anybody.
Knicks.
They're not getting anybody.
Yeah, they're going to get
Just-
KD with
okay.
one Achilles.
So,
I can see this in the future right now. Remember when KD joined the Knicks and he couldn't even walk?
yeah. Isn't that a Knicks move?
Oh, yeah.
Max him out.
Max him out? Oh,
is
that's
half the
genius.
player he
He's
was.
toast. Oh,
Dude, they
man,
give
he's
him like
so
a
sad.
5-year
But listen.
contract.
Listen, the emotional attachment that came with last night, I don't think we can undermine. They're down 3-1. Like we said, it's the only reason he comes back, right? He wants to
True.
win his team a championship. Clearly, he fucking loves the Warriors. Like,
And clearly they fucking love him with Iguodala walking him off the court.
it's exactly my
They're crying in
Their
the post.
GM, yeah, their GM.
Bob Myers is in literal tears.
He's looked devastated.
Steph Curry gets choked up and he's like, I think
They
it's
all were.
Achilles. Oh, man, it's horrible.
Listen, I think. How do you leave it?
We was going to leave it before this.
I know, but like now, like none of it's in question. They need him.
And think about this, too. Achilles injury, we just said, was really devastating. Devastating to a career. Wouldn't it be best to, instead of try to be the face of a new franchise,
Stay with Steph Curry.
Stay
Yeah,
with Steph
probably.
and Clay, and where you get, you get less touches, but less chance for you to get hurt again.
Yeah.
I just think
It's less pressure on you,
Yeah,
too. Like, if you're on the Knicks, you're going to be shooting the ball 30, 40 times a night.
Superstar that the Knicks would expect or whatever team would expect.
And think if the Knicks don't get AD and they get Kimba? That's still a pretty shitty team if you ask me.
I think Kyrie's on his way to Brooklyn, which we can talk about
Brooklyn
if you want.
or
but
LA.
I think they were getting Kemba already. But just like, everybody's crying. Iguodala walking him back, Steph walking.
I got a little teary-eyed, I ain't going to lie.
It's heartbreaking.
It's a dude's career.
It's heartbreaking.
And it just made it even
And
worse that
guess
people
what?
were cheering that on.
We are now robbed of Kevin Durant for
True.
the next year.
Because he's
True.
a lot of fun. I thought he was a big baby, and I was like, dude, this guy's kind of a pussy because the way he handles the media.
Oh, he's horrible with the media.
But now that I saw him come back, he's a literal warrior for
Dude,
doing
he
this.
was freaking trying.
Mad respect, KD. I have.
He didn't need to do this. They don't. No.
You could have just said, hey.
No, he could easily.
Let me tell you
I
something
had the
right
biggest
now.
free agency. I'm not gonna play. But
Let me-
he came out there and
Because let me tell
played.
you something right now. The Warriors, if he says I'm not playing, the Warriors are okay. They're like, okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do.
What
Yeah.
if we win tonight?
Kevin Durant played because he wanted to play.
Yeah.
And before this, if KD didn't play, people would have been like, "Oh, this is the biggest KD thing I've ever seen."
It's just It's so weird.
And you know what's even more fucked up? The fact that all you little pieces of garbage on Twitter and Facebook are like cheering this on, saying how glad you are. Oh, I mean, you guys cheered when Kyrie and Kevin Love went down. No, nobody did. Exactly. You're just pulling that out of your ass. You're full of shit. This is horrible.
Never cheer for the
Kevin Durant was the best player in the world at this certain point in time. This is like LeBron getting hurt with the Heat.
Yeah.
Or other than him getting a pulled hamstring, getting carried off the court. Like a torn hamstring or something.
That was another Kawhi point. Could have stopped the LeBron Heat dynasty and the Warriors dynasty.
That would have been crazy.
Kawhi Leonard's like Thanos, I think.
And he's still gonna go to the Clippers.
And he's not 30.
He's a free agent after this year, right?
Yeah. And he still has no indication that he's gonna stay with them. Okay. That's hilarious. If he goes to the Clippers or some like small town team with nobody, I'm gonna freaking piss my pants.
Listen, it's never happened.
No, it's never happened.
It's never happened.
No.
If they win the title and he leaves, that would be the first time it ever happened.
Kawhi, what do you
think? And he wins MVP, goes to his third team. What if Kawhi's just like, they talked about this on Bill Simmons' podcast too, he's just like a mercenary. He just goes from team to team.
Hired contracts from each team.
Yeah, he just goes from team to team.
I'd love it.
But
I'd love it too.
I'd love to see
he wants his own team.
It's wild.
He didn't want to go to Toronto.
Dude, he's a whole different person. He is just a weird guy.
Yeah.
So weird.
Some weird.
Did you see him, the fist bump thing? I forget which game that was before.
With who? Oh, it's
somebody was just giving him a fist bump, and he's just staring at it.
Dude, he was like,
I
swear to God, Greg Popovich gave birth to Kawhi Leonard.
I don't know.
He's so quotable.
I don't think Kawhi Leonard was birthed. Did I just say Kawhi birth?
Kawhi birth was
I don't think Kawhi Leonard was birthed. He was
cultivated and then grown in a little tank in a lab.
It's like Star Wars. Anakin was made from the midichlorians or whatever, and Kawhi was made from the basketball gods. Larry Bird, Shaq, and
Kawhi's
Magic.
Basketball Jesus? Is that what you're telling
That's
us?
what I'm saying. They all put their hand on a basketball, and that basketball turned into Kawhi Leonard.
Out of anybody that's played though in like recent years, he's like more old school. Aside from Kobe, he reminds me of Jordan a lot.
Oh, hands
just
down.
The way he plays.
He's a two-way player. You don't get that in the NBA. What did we see with LeBron James in the last half or second half of the season? I know he was hurt and everything, but he didn't play defense. Half these guys can't play defense. Damian Lillard can't play defense. Kyrie.
Well, let's not talk about the regular season because Kawhi Leonard load management played like 60 games.
True.
So, I mean,
but still,
when it matters,
they're in the
who
finals.
gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, that's how the Celtics won that year, 08-09. Yeah, you just
no. I'm just saying.
You throw out those. Yeah, you got to have load management for guys.
You do.
That's the whole point of Popovich. He used to do that. He used to bench him and LaMarcus.
Well, that's why he left the Spurs because they thought they were saying he was full of shit.
Have the depth. Make sure you can play these guys when you can, and give them the rest.
If I'm the Clippers, I'm saying, hey, you want to play 40 games? Sure.
Do you really think he's going to leave?
I really do.
They win Thursday. He wins final MVP. He's leaving.
I don't think he gives a rat's ass. I think he's going to do what he wants to do.
How do you do that?
How do you win a title in San Antonio, have one of the best coaches of all time, and leave whenever you're the face of the franchise?
He hated it there.
Because they ran him out.
I guess.
That's why he left.
But it was a mutual thing. It was
not mutual.
He had to do something to piss people off.
But think of how hard how hard it was for him to win the title with this.
Was it?
He does.
Yeah, it was. If
year one?
If KD doesn't get hurt and all these other guys don't get hurt, this Warriors team, I swear, Houston would have took them farther than this.
I don't think so.
I think so.
If they have
The Raptors?
I think if they have a healthy KD, it's a 4-1, 4-2 series.
Let's not forget Golden State absolutely blew the doors off of Houston without Kevin Durant.
Yeah, they did.
Also true.
So I think we're still underrating them.
I think I will always do it. Well,
I didn't think they had a shot in hell.
They got a great.
I thought Giannis was going to beat them in 5.
Every time I see the Raptors with the Gasol, I'm like, what a pickup! What a great.
That's the thing, Masai Ujiri, exec of the century.
Dude, I'm like, how the hell
executes this Kawhi Leonard trade? Hey, let's go get Marc Gasol. Now we're one win away from getting.
How do you
get whenever he got Marc Gasol and Kawhi, he got destroyed for that.
Yeah, because he traded DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, you traded somebody that wanted this. Well, I saw like a sign that said like DeMar DeRozan died for this,
and he did. He really did.
Yeah, he's dying in San Antonio. They're not doing shit. But you got Kawhi Leonard, a rental. This is a rental, 100%. Up until the playoffs, even now, it's still questionable if he's gonna come back. Your team's never even made an NBA Finals. You're in the NBA Finals and you're up 3-2 against the Golden State Warriors. That's insane.
Exactly the same.
And you traded Jonas Valanciunas for Marc Gasol. Are they not the same player?
No, they're not. Jonas Valanciunas could not play in the series. Gasol has helped them so much.
He's
with his core vision, and he can actually stay on the court and play defense.
They look the same.
They do look the same.
They look
many white centers look the same.
Yeah,
a little bit, but
Jones can't shoot.
So you think he's gonna leave still?
I think he's gonna leave still. I think
that's just so crazy.
I love that interview whenever they're like, how big do you think this is going to be for the city of Toronto? And he's like, I don't know. You got to ask somebody on the street.
He's so quotable in this playoffs run. There's a lot of stuff you can pick out. And you're like, dude, who is this guy? Who the hell is Kawhi Leonard?
He's just a damn goon. He's just here to play basketball.
He goes, who is Kawhi Leonard? And he's like, well, he's Kawhi Leonard.
He's Kawhi Leonard.
Well, think about it. Like, he's the best player in the East, right?
Yeah.
KD's out. Is he the best player in the world?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Right now, yeah. I think so.
That's what I was going to say on the podcast.
He was making a run for the best player in the world before he was hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I think he was.
With the Spurs, because you're like, oh, Kawhi Leonard, all defensive guy. I'm the claw. So you got to say
He's the only dude that's two-way, like, legitimately He will shut down your best player.
He's not the only dude that's two-way. He's the absolute
the most
best.
dominant.
Yeah, he's the best at both.
Yeah. I mean, Giannis is two-way. LeBron, you could say, is two-way, kind of.
Kawhi is a go-to scorer. And he will shut down your best player.
He will.
He's always been really good defensively, and now he's got scoring up.
That's why he's great.
It's insane. It's insane.
Defensive promise.
He does remind me a lot of Jordan too. Jordan was the same way. Jordan will stick to you like glue, and Kawhi, good lord.
So Kawhi's leaving. We're running him out of town.
I don't know about running him out of town.
You're welcome, Toronto. I'll see you in LA.
He's
right.
Here.
The Clippers.
I mean, sure.
Think about it just from a basketball standpoint.
Okay.
What's the better situation?
Oh, it's Toronto. All of it points to Toronto. But if he doesn't want to be in Toronto,
well, think about other places.
Toronto.
Like, what if he doesn't? What if he sees something else?
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Clippers, Toronto.
Everybody's got money.
I know the Lakers at the last. They were trying to trade for him over the offseason last year.
I mean, realistically, he could go to.
If his ass goes to the Lakers, he's a dumbass.
The Lakers. I'm telling you what's going to happen right now. If they don't get Anthony Davis, they're not going to get anybody.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're going to pay DeMarcus Cousins, and it's going to be bad.
And DeMarcus and try to get Kemba.
I think Jimmy Butler might want to go.
LeBron's going to rot in LA.
We'll see.
Well, and you know what? That's on management and also on LeBron James because he's in charge of management.
Yeah, he is.
It's on himself.
This is what happened in Cleveland, back half. Everybody that LeBron James wants to get, LeBron James got, and it doesn't mean shit. Because
I just think it's his team more or less, like Clutch and Rich Paul and all of them, because the Lakers, like Magic Johnson, I mean, it's pretty much been brought to light that he told them when he was hired that he wanted to work part-time.
Yeah.
Which, you're a GM of an NBA basketball team. You can't work 15 hours a week.
No.
I mean,
And Pelinka's a freaking douche nozzle.
Well, I just think he's a weirdo. And, I don't know.
Rob Lowe.
And, yeah, for real. I don't know. But, so, what's the most realistic thing for KD?
For KD? Take the player option.
I really think, I think he should.
For KD, yeah.
And I just,
take the player option.
It's so weird because he's going to, are people going to love him now?
He has been hated. He's been a villain.
He's still being hated on Twitter. And
think about it.
I know.
Okay, but those are just pure idiots. If you hate someone for getting hurt, just pure idiocy.
Yeah, think about it. It's all over, and there's apparently a lot of them.
Think about it. It is proven that they need him.
100 times out of 100.
There's no better basketball situation. You have Steph Curry. You have Klay Thompson.
You're coming off an injury.
You might lose Draymond if you keep KD.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about that yet.
Which really sucks.
When's Draymond? Not this year, but next? 2020?
I think you're correct. I'm not sure.
I think that's what it is.
But yeah, I think this really opened the door for KD to maybe even ride it out.
Just finish his career there?
Maybe.
I mean, why?
Or at least go on another couple championship runs.
Try to win 2
because
more.
If it would have all gone according to plan, the Warriors sweep, the Warriors win in 5, the Warriors win in 6, whatever. KD's Finals MVP.
You're gone.
Go on.
I'll see you in New York. I've done all I can do here.
Maybe this injury.
But now they're well, I don't even think it was that. I just think the public. He cares so much about what the public thinks.
True.
If the public fall in love with him because the Warriors did need him, and
he played with a practically
he busted his Achilles.
Yeah.
He was not ready to come back, and he came back, and he might have jeopardized his career. Like people, literally, we might have the door turn.
I hope to God that happens because he deserves. Yeah. He's an unbelievable player. He's unbelievable.
And
he's probably a top 20 player.
What balls and just gumption and just that tenacity to come back.
It's crazy, dude.
And then when you're hurt and you're not feeling good in any place, and on the line, games on the line, series is on the line, he's there.
And he's been there every game too.
Yeah, so
he's been there. He's meeting him in the tunnel.
Great teammate. Nobody's had. I mean, other than a little scuffle between him and Draymond.
Yeah, which was in the first month of the season.
Yeah, that is literally the only.
That was the stink on the whole season. That little, and now I think it's cute. I don't know. I think it's better.
Yeah,
but I don't know. All good. I just think last night was
insane.
Last night's a night we're gonna remember for a long time. If KD's never the same,
bro, that is the most selfless act I've ever seen. He cost himself a bunch of money. I mean,
maybe.
Granted, you never know.
Got that option.
And he may have ruined his career for
your career.
His abilities might just be
to help his team win.
He realistically, literally at the peak of his powers, 30 years old. We all just decided he was the best player ever. LeBron's on the playoffs. Kawhi and Giannis, he's outshined them both. Well, maybe.
I don't know if he shined Kawhi.
But literally, it was consensus. Kevin Durant's the best player in the world. We finally agreed on it. Even
they could have lost 4-1 and he still would have been considered.
And now he's out.
Especially if he missed last game.
And he may never be the same.
Sad. That's a scary thought and a sad thought.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's horrible. I remember when Tracy McGrady got hurt. That's the same thing. I thought Kobe second time.
I think it's Kobe.
I mean, Tracy was a lot older and not. I don't think Tracy McGrady wasn't even as close to being as talented as Kevin Durant, but.
No.
I mean, that was probably the biggest one was T-Mac, but it's just sad.
Yeah, Kobe was how old? 34?
Yes, Kobe was in the back half.
So,
by far.
Was he even older than that?
No. I think he retired when he was 36. Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. Jesus.
I thought he was around for a little longer. He just looked so old.
No, he came in the league when he was 18.
He looked so old.
Drafted by New Orleans?
Charlotte?
Charlotte, that's it.
Same thing.
Yeah. They jump around between the team names.
Hornets.
Teams no one cares about.
One of the Hornets.
True.
Do we have anything else?
No.
I feel like I wanted to address some other stuff, but last night was just so.
I know Memphis got
traumatizing.
Wild, dude.
That was sad.
Meanwhile, Brooklyn is trading Allen Crabbe.
Creating space, baby.
2 back slots.
Dude. Where the hell did they come from?
Summer's gonna be fun. Dude.
I love how Boston.
I love NBA summer so much.
Boston's in turmoil, and Brooklyn, who we got 3,000 picks from, 6 years ago?
Boston's gonna.
Brooklyn's figuring it out.
Doing great.
They're doing wonderful.
I know. They give credit to them because they have legit players.
They turned that team around. They traded for D'Angelo. D'Angelo stepped it up. He's an all-star. Oh, it's insane.
Hey, Brooklyn. Me and Chasey J will tell you both. Kyrie is a cancer.
Yeah.
He is a cancer. No?
Yeah.
Go join LeBron.
Well, what are you going to do?
He's going to have fun.
Gonna have Kyrie and D'Angelo?
No. He's a free agent.
They're not going to let D'Angelo walk?
If you get Kyrie, yeah.
I don't like that.
Kyrie's better than D'Angelo Russell.
True. D'Angelo's a lot younger, though.
Yeah.
He's not that much younger.
Kyrie's, 28, 29?
I don't know. Whatever. They're going to get 2 guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you get Kyrie. You'll enjoy it for about a year. But then you'll want to jump off a building.
And then he'll say he doesn't want to be on your team anymore. After he has a press conference saying he wants to resign.
Then he'll, yell at all your young players and get hurt.
You guys will have me back.
And open his third eye.
I would like to enter free agency and maybe we'll talk about it.
How upset would you guys be if you re-signed with Boston?
I would be pissed. If you really want me to be honest, I don't want to go through it again.
It was really sad.
They just wasted a basketball season.
I feel like
he was absolutely dog shit in the playoffs.
You know what?
Absolute dog, pure shit.
You know what? This is a great example. I think of it as I've been chasing this girl for a long time. She's really hot,
and you just find
we start dating.
Dull as a board.
We start dating, and she
believes in astrology.
Oh my God. She's like, Chase, you're such a Cancer. And I'm like, no, I'm a Leo. She's like, oh, that's what I meant. Same thing. And I'm like, oh my God, blow my brains out.
Oh, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kyrie.
Also, and Leos and Aries. And
the Celtics are going to be just
such a Sagasaurus.
The Celtics are going to be just
T-Rex out on his shoulder.
Are you sure about that?
They're going to be just fine.
I don't believe
How pissed would you be if they go into next year, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. Let's just do it, dude. I'm ready.
That Hayward contract.
Yeah.
No,
kind of
he'll be fine.
Sorry,
no Kyrie, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Let's go. Yeah. 4 seed. Let's go. 4 or 5 seed.
Are they winning the championship? No.
They should have been with Kyrie, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown,
Kyrie,
Al Horford. We were talking about championships for 3 freaking years and nothing's happened. And guess what happened? We lost all our picks. We didn't get shit other than Tatum. Tatum's doing good. But other than that, teams, I'm not interested. This is sad. We were supposed to be winning championships by now.
I'm happy without Kyrie.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with that.
But if they trade with Anthony Davis, I might be sad.
I feel like we're resetting.
You don't want Anthony Davis?
I don't want Anthony Davis.
We're not winning a title.
Who
with
the hell's
this
on the team with Anthony Davis?
Nobody. You got to trade Tatum. You got to trade Jalen. You're gonna either keep Gordon, maybe.
It would be. The Celtics put out some tweet today. It was
Aiden,
Tatum, Smart, Yabu, and another player, and both their first this year.
Man.
So you literally have Jaylen Brown, Al Horford,
AD.
Yeah.
The Pelicans should do that in a heartbeat because
Terry Rozier. Actually, he's a free agent.
He doesn't even want to come back.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We should have been winning titles by now.
Especially after last year.
Kyrie's not winning the title.
Fine.
Kyrie's not winning the title.
No,
I mean, like Celtics fans are similar to Cardinals fans because
like,
we want to win.
He's entering Russell Westbrook
all the time, but I'm realistic. Like this is like if the Cardinals picked up like Mike Trout and didn't do anything with it and didn't build around. No, I mean they're not Mike Trout. We picked up
Paul Goldschmidt.
No, think of who's some head case.
Manny Machado. We picked up Manny Machado.
That's a good parallel.
We really thought we were gonna have offensive power and everything.
Signed a contract, doesn't give a shit after that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Manny Machado now, you know.
God, sorry guys that we're going biased Celtics opinions, but we had to talk about.
Final thoughts.
You can go first. Nick, you got one?
Nick,
dude. E3 came out. Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, let's go.
Breath of the Wild's getting a sequel. If you haven't played Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, get on it. It's awesome. The second one's gonna be even better. Okay, probably not better, but it's great. Get it.
It might be better. You never know.
Dude,
I didn't think anything was gonna be better than what's it called Ocarina of Time, but Breath of the Wild, shit, man.
So
that's a great story.
Great game.
Yep.
Great game.
Never played it. Did you guys hear who's gonna be on Hard Knocks?
The
Oakland Raiders.
The Raiders.
Oh my God.
That'll be fun.
When I saw that tweet, torqued. I'm ready to see this shit show, dude.
You're gonna pay.
I'm ready.
$20 a month.
I'll pay $100. John Gruden, Antonio Headcake, dude. Oh my God.
Too bad Marshawn's not there.
It's gonna be.
Oh man.
How do you know? He's not gonna pop up at a practice.
Didn't Gruden say he wants him back?
We know what the hell's going on there.
Gruden said he wanted him back. Marshawn retired, but Marshawn said he would play again for the Raiders. He retired and then came out and said that.
Yes.
What's that?
If you don't watch Hard Knocks, if you didn't watch it last year, I'm sorry for you. Watch it. It's going to be
You see how good of a head coach Hugh Jackson was, and he got ran out of town.
John Gruden on Hard Knocks. It's gonna be great.
John Gruden.
It's gonna be great.
I get to see my boy Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
Send in the car, baby. It's gonna be great.
No, Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
instead of 6 first-round picks. Instead, you get Antonio Brown.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I got 2 of them. One, I think St. Louis did a really good job proving that they are not just a baseball town last weekend.
People always say St. Louis isn't a sports city. Who's the only person that said that? Stan Kroenke?
Probably.
Fuck Stan Kroenke. Like, nobody else says that. We don't need to prove ourselves to anyone.
Penis Kroenke.
How many people are downtown?
That's my
I
immaturity.
heard 30 to 40,000.
Did you see that picture of it?
I was there.
It was insane.
Yeah.
They got lines out the back at Ballpark
Yeah, we had
Village.
to sneak into the dang watch party.
I love it because I go to the gym and I'm just like, there's nobody here. All the weights are mine.
And then they blow it, lose 5-1.
Yeah, true. Well, that happens. All right, and my second one. This one's kind of directed at you. Everybody needs to calm down with Dave Portnoy's shit, especially St. Louis.
Bro,
you guys are looking like bitches.
Can I tell you, I bow to this.
The dude is literally a freaking comedian. He's a borderline comedian. He's a funny dude.
This is what he wants.
This is
why he's famous. It's because dopes like Nick are like,
hey,
fuck this guy.
He doesn't like
hates
St.
us.
Louis. He got whipped in a towel and now he's in a cast. Obviously, it's a damn joke.
Dude, today,
obviously, it's a joke.
Did you see that video going around of that bar, like going crazy when the KD injury came across the screen? Like, it was a fake video.
Oh, yeah.
Barstool tweeted it. He's like trying to convince people that the video isn't fake, and people are just going at him. They're like, "Oh, this is so fake," and he's like, it's clearly fake.
I don't like
It's
trolls.
like the thing is in
And that's
England.
what he is.
That is what he is.
He's a troll, and
That's his goal.
He's funny. He's a funny dude. This is what they do. He got hit in the face with a towel, and he had wraps around his face and stuff. You honestly believe in that shit? He's playing a character, for Christ's sake.
I wish you would have fought the dude who hit him in the face with the towel.
Did you see what
he should
did you see what
have
Barstool did? Did you see what Barstool did today?
What?
You know how the St. Louis Post-Dispatch fucked up and sent out those congratulations things? So Barstool made, and they didn't say it was them though. They made an account with Stanley Cup championship gear with the Blues on it. So it's like Blues win the cup, all these clothes and stuff, and it's like Young Page Views, the guy from St. Louis. He like pointed out, he's like, why are there Barstool logos on those sleeves? And it was friggin' Portnoy. They created.
That's freaking hilarious,
wild,
dude. And like, come on, like, he literally. If you don't like him, you don't
have to like him.
Why? You're just fueling the fire. Now you know what he knows.
Keep doing it.
This dude's obviously he's a douchebag, which we all can admit. But he's a funny guy. He's funny.
If you follow this guy on social media, and Boston has been to 20,000 championships over the past few years. He's from Boston. He goes to all these things. That's why he's in St. Louis.
True.
He does this.
And
he does this with the Patriots. We haven't seen him do it.
You know what? The only reason
with the Red Sox.
The only reason he did all this stuff too is because he knows it pisses all you guys off because you guys are soft asses and take everything to heart. Come on. It was obviously a joke. Don't attack Dave Portnoy. I'm sorry, but if you can't take a joke, don't follow him.
Definitely attackable.
Absolutely is. He wants you to attack him.
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, you attacking him is helping him.
Fueling the fire.
Yeah, because you know what he's going to do? He's going to go on, especially if Boston wins, and he's going to go on a tirade saying how piece of trash.
Oh yeah, I'm
and
excited.
St. Louis fans are just going to.
You know what? You know why he does it? Because he knows he can get under your skin.
And it definitely gets him as much attention as he wants. So
that was a long one.
Also, shout out to Nick's dog.
Yeah. Hazel, that's it.
I'm picking her up on Friday.
Beautiful girl. I can't wait to meet her.
I
think I might be just as excited. I love dogs.
Finally a trail dog. All right. Spread the word.
Spread it.